just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Robbie Ray. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, and that misses. And away we go this afternoon.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses. And now 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's into second with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Cut on and lifted in the air. Matos under this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Juan.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Outside. And now it's filled up. Soto leads off first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Starling Marte up to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two on, one out. That one inside, and that's ball one. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners at first and second with one gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Outside corner, got him looking.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball four, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Two on, two outs. Just missed.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Two outs. And now it's even up. Hot shot to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. So here's the lefty, David Peterson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Bottom of the first. And now it's going to be Elliot Ramos. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one there. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Rafael Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Batting third.
Willie
the
Adames
shortstop,
stands in.
Really strong
Adames.
hitting performance recently. Batting over 300 so far this month.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head to the 2nd from San Francisco. It's the Mets 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, 2nd inning set to go. And now it's Mark Vientos. Vientos measures 6 feet 4 inches. Hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. That one misses. Ball 1. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
There's the strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Two and one now. Lifted in the air, right field. Matos makes the grab, 1 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. There's a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
1 down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Tyrone Taylor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and the count is 2-0. Two down, nobody on. That one catches the zone, and now 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second.
Leading
down
up,
to third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Peterson back to work. Right through there for a strike. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. And a good eye there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Outside low, 2-2. Up the middle, Acuna gets it to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And another ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's a line drive to left field. Taylor puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the second baseman,
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Giants go in order. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mets 1 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1-1.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, Luis Angel.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That one outside. 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty. And that is out of play. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Just missing there. And the count now even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. As we go
Leading up
to the
for the
last of the
Giants,
third.
the
Here's the center
center
fielder,
fielder,
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Lee.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish booth. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
Now 1-1. And that's a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one misses, and it's a full count. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now here is Luis Matos.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him,
Batting
and he
up,
hit him.
the catcher,
Here's Andrew Kisner.
Kisner.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a
Now
thing of
batting,
beauty from
left
start to
fielder,
finish.
Elliott Ramos.
Here's Elliott Ramos.
Fly to center his first time.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. The 1-1. To the right side. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That catches the outside corner. 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right
The
now.
right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Caught looking his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Beatty at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a ground ball on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
and
up
here
for the
is
Giants,
Devers.
the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
He
did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to.
Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 on, 1 out. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that's outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Chapman, the runner at third. Flores at first. 1 gone. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Chapman scores. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
First and second, 1 out. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. Walked his first time. That one's in there. Strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Two on, 1 out. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time
Now
to set his
batting,
feet
right
and make a
fielder,
strong,
Louis.
accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he
Matos.
got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Luis Matos now at the plate. That one
1-0.
missed. Two aboard, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle, flips it, and they get the out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 2 and the Mets 1. Back here in San Francisco, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mark Vientos. Ray back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Back to the mound. He's got it. Over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
And now
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. is 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Softly hit to third,
Nope,
but
that's
it
foul.
kicks foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Taylor. And it's fouled away. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And we're level. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. On the ground right side, and that's foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
On the ground out to short. He's in there.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Go ahead run on base. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor.
0 for 2 in this one.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. Two outs and one in scoring position. And there's the strike. To third. And that one handled. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Andrew Knizner. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That one a little bit high. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that one missing low.
2-2 to count.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the lineup flips over. Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Lindor. In there safely.
It's good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. He is struck out, and he is walked. Runner on the go. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. Taylor sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Next to hit, Willie Adames. And a swing and a miss. Ramos off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end.
Now
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, 2 outs. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Bounce to the left side. Vientos. That's the 3rd out. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. That misses, and that's ball 1. outside with a breaking ball. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is inside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Alonso in the box, lays off for ball 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers appears to be getting loose. Walker also getting ready. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game. New arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for the
They hand the ball over to a new arm. Number 77. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Seymour.
First and second, no outs. So up next for New York, Starling Marte, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Brett Beatty in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Brett Beatty digs in now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Mark Vientos will hit next. Swinging a foul out of play. Acuna, the lead runner at second. Alonso at first. 2 out of the inning. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's the third out. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, and now Wilmer Flores. First pitch misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Reed Garrett getting loose out there. Stanek getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The batter, number 10.
So digging in, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt.
And there's a ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And 1-2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Lee in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Line drive and foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Tyler
Giants,
Rogers gets the
number
call from the
71.
pen.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Francisco
Leading off for the
Alvarez
Mets,
up
the
now for the
catcher,
Mets.
Number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed.
Nope, that's inside.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Late swing fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one the other way, and it's into the gap.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Two balls.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Here's a 3-0. And that's fouled off. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs,
Instead, they get none.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. On the ground, right side. 1 at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
New York
in a new
Mets.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th. Reed
75.
Garrett.
Coming on to face a
Reed
righty here, and he's been
Garrett.
fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And now the right
Leading
fielder,
up for
Luis
the Giants,
Matos.
The right fielder, Luis Matos.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And down on strikes he goes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, it's a nice job with the cutter right there.
Now
Didn't exactly catch the
catcher,
corner of the zone,
Andrew.
but that's one of those where the late movement
Kisner.
probably fooled the umpire a little bit. Those guys do not have an easy job. I thought it was a good take overall, and, you know, it's one of those things where you leave it in the umpire's hands. You just don't know what the answer is going to be, and that time he lost.
Stepping in, Andrew Kisner. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo pulls that one down, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Elliott.
Now it's going to be Elliott Ramos. 1 for 3. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
0-2's the count.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one out to right. Marte sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Now
Ryan Walker.
Well, he's been a really tough guy
Number
to take deep this
74.
season. You usually have to string
Ryan
some hits together in order to get to him.
And stepping in
Leading
for
off
New
with the
York,
net,
Luis
the second
Angel
baseman,
Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
On the ground to first, Flores steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
So up next,
Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And there's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval preparing to come on if needed. All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth. Just
Inside, ball one.
missed. Right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Good two-strike hitting right
The
there,
right
Boog.
fielder,
A bit of a
number
lost
6,
start for some,
Darling
so that was nicely done to beat the
Marte.
odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So digging in, Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses. 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That one not close. 3-1. Brett Beatty in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And he couldn't come up with it. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In the air, left field, down the line. Could be extra bases. Alonso is waved home. He'll score. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
So 2 in scoring position, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Grounder might be 2. Chapman tossed to second, and that's 2. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brooks Raley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
leading up,
one-run game, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. That one pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's outside, and it's 1-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Edwin Diaz. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. That one missing inside. Out towards right center field. Taylor sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And here is Matt Chapman, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And downstairs. Missed with a changeup. 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Devers headed home. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 3-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Right through there for a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That's down and in. This one in the air right field. Marte moves under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. On the ground, right side. Third out, that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Camilo
75.
Doval.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
The center
So
fielder,
digging in, Tyrone Taylor. He's already homered here in this one.
And that's through there for a strike.
0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch is outside. Ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
The left fielder.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting
Now
a job
batting.
done when the team needs you to come
Francisco
through. It's just bigger than
Lindor.
your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Go ahead run on base. Now up to hit. Francis. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. And delivers outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Luis Angel Acuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here at the top of the ninth.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off down the right side. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Stanek.
Now
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the closer, is getting loose. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. Throw comes into second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Luis Matos. There's a strike. Winning run stands at second. Next offering is downstairs. The winning run on second base. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering upstairs. Andrew Kisner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
First and second, no outs. Here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. 0 for 3 in this one. And a sac bunt here. Lindor, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big.
Ramos.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive. Lindor, that's
He's
one.
out.
Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
We're in extras
Leading off
here,
for the
and
Mets,
stepping in
the
for New
first
York,
baseman,
Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Doval back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Man at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the batter now, Starling Marte. Lays down a bunt to the right side. To second, there's one, and that's all they'll get.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
And now the DH, Brett Beatty. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
In for a strike. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ramos makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. Just missed. And another ball.
Outside.
And there's the automatic. Marte off of first with 2 away. And that's in there at the knees.
Probably
Down
the
to 3-2.
best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And they'll do it again. 1 run across to the frame so far here in the top half of the 10th. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Devers at the plate.
In this
Well,
video,
comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Just missed. And that's a little bit high. And it's 3-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Willie Adames in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So the tying run at second. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. And that is out of play. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And Adames swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That just misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
With the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground to the left. Knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the out, but a run does score.
Great effort on that play. Knocks it down. Doesn't get it cleanly, but stays with it. Is able to come up, make a strong throw across the diamond to get the out.
Third baseman,
Here's Matt Chapman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for
Back
the Giants.
now, we're in extras. And
Number
there's a new arm on the
73.
mound, Randy Rodriguez.
Randy.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen.
Rodriguez.
His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That misses the zone, 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, ow! They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
Yeah, that's just a mental mistake right there. You're already in scoring position, and you're the potential go-ahead run. Unless you're standing up as you get to third base, you should not be going anywhere.
Tied at 4. Fouled off. He was late. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. And he takes a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. Next one just misses. And that's ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Lee pulls it down, and that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Lined, and that's a base hit. Chapman headed home. Here comes the throw. In comes the winning run, and the Giants walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. A winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. So just about set now. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Robbie Ray. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And now, Brandon Nimmo. Top of the zone for a strike. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 4-10.
Just missed. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he deals. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. Popped up left side. Chapman puts it away for the out. Here's a Mets lineup now.
Shortstop,
and a
Francisco
big part of it, a guy with a
Lindor.
great track record, Francisco Lindor.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Francisco Lindor, the next to hit, takes outside. One out, base is empty. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one hammered Lee. Long run. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. Lindor around second, headed for third. And he's got himself a triple.
He was
Batting
all
third,
over
second
that one.
baseman,
Put a
Juan
really nice
Soto.
balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Juan Soto now, another solid power season. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. That misses, ball two. And another ball. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. In the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
So many times that one gets
That's
out of
four.
here
First
and
baseman,
into the
Pete
seats, but he'll
Alonso.
take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here's Pete Alonso. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Ball to strike. And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Backed off the plate that time. That one misses. Full count now.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
3-2. The pitch is outside. And ball
Batting
4.
fifth, right
One of the
fielder,
things about that
Starling
two-out walk, the
Marte.
base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Alonso leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, out towards right center. Matos on the move to the gap. Drops into the glove. And that is that. A run, a hit, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Giants coming up. And we're back. And starting in this one, David Peterson.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Luis Angel
Number
Acuna
2.
comes on defensively
Luis
now as he takes
Angel
over as the new second
Acuna.
baseman. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Foul ball there. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. That's a little bit low. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Slowly on the ground to short. Lindor slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Giants lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Matt Chapman.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that
No
fastball
ball,
right
2 strikes.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the
0-1.
mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on
Batting
that pitch
third,
right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Adames.
2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And Willie fouls one back. Here's the pitch to Adames. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one is in the dirt. It's 2-2. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. Throw to first, it's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here in San
Leading
Francisco,
off for the
now
Mets,
it's the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Brett
Brett
Beatty.
Beatty.
Ray back to work. Fastball for a strike. That one in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. That one missed.
That's inside.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Get out of town. A gigantic blast. His 12th of the season. It's 2-0.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Mark Vientos at the plate now as he chases after that one.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, center fielder Tyrone
And the batter
Taylor.
now, Tyrone Taylor. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Alvarez through second. Throw into third. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits.
Now batting
Turned on it
left fielder,
nicely.
Brandon
Definitely a
Nimmo.
little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 so far. Up and in, and that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Just off the inside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Right through there for a strike. Two on, one out. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
Shortstop,
Couldn't get any air
Francisco
under it, but he
Lindor.
smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runner on at first with one gone. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. The shortstop takes a ball. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. And that's a little bit high. Outside. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. Now snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the
Batting
call
third,
with pitches
second
near the
baseman,
top of the strike
Luis
zone.
Angel
2 on,
Acuna.
1 out. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. In the dirt, throws, save, and both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
2-0. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Now
And
batting, the
guy at the
first
plate
baseman,
was not going to help
Pete
him out by
Alonso.
swinging at something out of the zone.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
Spencer
Giants.
Bivens will take
Number
over here.
76.
And he comes on in a close
Spencer
game with a pretty big mess to clean up.
Bivens.
He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
So bases loaded with one away. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That was the sweeper, but it missed. All loaded up here at the top of the second. Outside. And now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball
That
three.
misses the zone. And now 3-0.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Out to center. Lee under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Now batting, right
Man,
fielder,
there's a sac
Starling
fly to bring
Marte.
home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Starling Marte up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Swung on, belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies.
Now
Pitches
batting,
away, and he did
designated
exactly what
hitter,
you're supposed
Brett
to do with
Baty.
it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Brett Baty. He's already homered in this game. That
Ball
is
one.
upstairs for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Marte on third with 2 out. Pitch
At the
misses, and the count is 2-0. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 8-0.
Now batting, third
Well, that was one of
baseman,
those high
Mark
percentage advantage
Vientos.
counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to third,
No, that's
and that's a foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Out to short, Adames. They get the force. Out number 3. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 8 and the Giants nothing. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
second,
off
and
for
here
the
is
Giants,
Matt Chapman.
third baseman.
It's interesting,
Matt
he plays kind of
Chapman.
a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has
that's
maybe
ball.
above average speed, but he does.
Counts 1-0.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that drops in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner at first with no outs here. Gets the outside corner with that one. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. He swings and fouls one off. And there's the strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. A little bit low.
Nope.
And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Chapman coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, he found himself
Batting
behind in the
eighth,
count right there, but
fielder,
he didn't give in.
Luis
You'll often hear the phrase
Matos.
short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now here is Luis Matos. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Inside, just missed. Up the middle. Nice stop. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score.
He kept a run off the board with that effort, Boo. 2 runs could have easily scored on that play, but he was able to knock it down with the dive and limit the damage. I tell you what, that won't go unnoticed by his teammates.
Andrew Kisner stands in now and watches strike 1. Schmidt at third. Lee over at second. Matos at first with no outs. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Elliot Ramos. Grounded out his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. Bases loaded. 1 away. Just missed. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball could be 2. Acuna has it for 1. Boots it. Rowe skips and he can't pick it cleanly. So they get just 1.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's Rafael Devers. Grounded out his first time. A little bit high. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one drilled left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run across. Devers around third. Relay throw home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 8-6.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Man on second, 2 down. There's the strike, and it's 2-1 now.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
In the dirt.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. David Peterson is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Clay
the New York
Holmes
Mets.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
35.
And as relievers go,
Clay
he's not a
Holmes.
big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now here is Wilmer Flores. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. In there at the knees. Right through there for a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. But they've made it a game again thanks to 7 big runs. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 8 and the Giants 7. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
On to
Mets,
the third
catcher,
inning. And here's the catcher,
Francisco
Francisco Alvarez. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And that one way outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through him for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Fouled off left side. Hit in the air, left field. Ramos on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo, in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. That one way inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramos. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Here's a 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at-bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
0-1 now. And there's a ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And up next for San Francisco, Luis Matos. First
Ball
pitch,
inside.
and he just misses. Two down, nobody on. That just misses. And a count now 2-0.
Ball, that's just out.
That's a walk.
Ball four.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Kisner in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hit in the air, center field. Taylor moving under this one. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 8 and the Giants 7. Back here at Oracle
Leading
Park,
off
John
for the
Shambi
Mets,
with Chris Singleton,
shortstop,
and set to
Francisco
lead off the
Lindor.
4th, Francisco Lindor. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. That one misses. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off
Now
some
batting,
really close
second baseman,
pitches, and
Luis
somehow
Angel
Bogey found a way to keep the
Acuña.
bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pickoff throw. Lindor back in there. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Schmidt pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. in the dirt.
Ball one, no
Throw to
strike.
second, not in time.
He's
He's
safe.
there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 8 and the Giants 7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground, right side, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Devers now. Inside, and that's ball 1. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
Willie Adames now at the plate. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nimmo makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the
Leading
fifth,
off
and
for the
now
Mets,
Brett
the
Beatty.
designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
Bivens back to work. The other way. And foul ball.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Just missed. On the ground to third, Chapman. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's down and away. Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. Towards first. Flores takes it to the bag, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Giants 7. And we're back. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No outs. Runner at first. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. High fly ball down the left field line. Nimmo on the move, heading back. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Now
That front shoulder coming
second
open
baseman,
instead of staying
Casey
closed. If he
Schmidt.
does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Runner on the move. Strike in there. The throw, tag, and he's out.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
The Giants down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Giants.
turn things over to the righty, number 77.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game,
for the
and
Mets,
stepping in
center
for New York,
fielder,
Tyrone Taylor. And ball 1. The 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one pulled foul. The next offering misses. 3-1 now. Fastball for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Hard hit left side. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Hammered, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, second baseman Luis Angel
And stepping
Acuna.
in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Throw over to first. Lindor back in there. On a line, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Oh, that started and ended pretty
the first
quickly. No
baseman,
messing around
Pete
right there.
Alonso.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. And they lead by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI
next for the
machine.
Mets,
Another
right fielder,
clutch
Starling
run scoring at
Marte.
bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So runner at second, 2 down. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This to third, Chapman. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's a 3-run game at 10-7. Back here in San Francisco, here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Just missed. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Reed Garrett up and loosening in the pen. Stanek getting cranked up as well. And it's even up.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. That misses the zone. And the count's full. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Luis Matos.
Right fielder, Luis Matos.
Right through there for a strike. That one off the mark, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Aye.
That one drifts inside.
2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Giants.
2 down, base is
catcher
empty. Here's Andrew Kisner. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos. That one misses. 1-0. Kisner off of first with 2 away. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. And a slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So the Giants leave one. They still trail 10-7. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Brett Beatty. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 11-7.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 77 gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Giants,
out of the bullpen, Randy Rodriguez.
number 73.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Randy Rodriguez.
Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. And that one is inside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Pitch is in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. That one in triple digits. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, catcher
Francisco Alvarez digs in now. 1 for 3. in there for strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Gage, the left-hander, up and throwing. Rogers, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And now the count is even. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses. And now two
Now
gone.
batting, center fielder,
Two
Tyrone
outs, base is
Taylor.
empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. That's in for a strike. Two outs. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brooks Raley. He last
Now
pitched 2
pitching
days
for
ago.
the New York Mets, number 25, Brooks Raley.
Rafael Devers up to
Leading
him.
off for
The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Next offering upstairs.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one misses. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer
Now
at it.
batting,
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Willie
Man at
Adames.
first, nobody out. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And here
Third
is
baseman,
Matt Chapman. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And a strike. On the ground to third, Vientos. Acuna has it for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 11 and the Giants 7.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Giants.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
93.
Matt Gage.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So back to the
Leading
top of the
off
order.
for the Mets,
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball. Schmidt handles, throws to first out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting shortstop Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Action in the pen down there. Tristan Beck up and throwing. And the lefty with the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
Now
2
batting,
down, base is
second
empty.
baseman,
Now it's
Luis
the second
Angel
baseman, Luis
Acuna.
Angel Acuna. And the first
Count 1-0.
offering is not close. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. There's a 1-1. And that one
That's down.
cutting but missing down low. This ball's chopped on the ground,
Nope.
and
Foul
that's
ball.
a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're still on top, though, 11-7.
Now pitching for the
Back
New
now,
York
new
Mets.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sean Manaea.
Sean
And he's got
Manaea.
a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And digging in for
Leading
San
off
Francisco,
for the
Wilmer
Giants,
Flores.
First baseman Wilmer Flores.
Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
A changeup missing. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And downstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, second baseman.
And up next for the Giants, Casey Schmidt.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Movement in the bullpen. Reed Garrett appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. And that one wrapped foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. That one missed. Flores gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. There's the strike. That one down the line. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That's just nice.
So now a pinch hitter, Brett Wisely. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The tying run at the plate. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat and pops it up to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Sean Manaea. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
They
the
go with
New York
one of their
Mets.
more experienced arms in
Number
this spot,
75.
Reed Garrett.
Big
Reed
swing and miss
Garrett.
stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
First and second, no outs. Andrew Kisner, the next Giant to hit. On the ground to first, could be 2. Alonso over to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Up next.
Hey, they
for
played the
Giants,
matchup right there, worked out
left
perfectly.
fielder,
Got the ground ball double play, and
Ramos.
that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Santos, the next Giant to hit. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 11-11. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But a huge 4-run inning has knotted this one up. Through 8 full, we are tied 11-11.
Now pitching for
Back
the Giants.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Camilo Doval.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Ball one low. And that one cutting but missing down low. Next pitch is downstairs. Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Starling
Now
Marte.
it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Puts a bunt down. Sends it to Flores. Marte retired.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job is to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So now the DH spot, Brett Beatty. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Misses outside, and that is ball 1. Man at second. And that's outside. And now 2-0. There's the strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2 balls,
1
2
out.
strikes.
The go-ahead run is at second. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Man on second, 2 down. Slider misses outside. Francisco Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Alonso is waved home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 outs, runner on first. And here is Francisco Alvarez. Slider right there.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
I got 1 ball, 1
This
strike.
one in the dirt.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black. They get the force, and the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We head down to the bottom of the 9th. Back after this on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin
Now pitching
Diaz.
for the New York
Well,
Mets.
good luck against this guy. He's
Number
been extremely
39.
tough to hit this year. His
Edwin
numbers are
Diaz.
excellent.
3, 4,
Leading
5 due
off
up for the
the
home team.
Giants,
Willie
shortstop,
Adames now at the
Willie
plate.
Adames.
Just missed. To the right side. Toss to Alonso. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Chapman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. And now 1 and 2. And there's a ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Wilmer Flores in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So it's their last chance in this one. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One strike away. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And a final score, 12-11. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.